Hillary Clinton this week made the statement that the entire Republican Party is acting more like a cult than they are a political party. In fact, her exact statement was they're more of a cult than a political party at this point, and they're going to stick with their leader. And of course, that obviously didn't sit very well with Republican lawmakers like Lindsey Graham. So Lindsey Graham went on Fox News this week with Jesse Waters, and Jesse Waters specifically asked Lindsey Graham, "Are you in a cult?" after he played the clip from Hillary Clinton. And to be honest, I don't know what Jesse Waters was expecting to happen. I mean, obviously, this is a softball question, giving Lindsey Graham the opportunity to be like, no, we're not in a cult. But I think it also would have been hilarious if Lindsey Graham was just like, oh, yeah, we are. Why? And then put it back on Jesse Waters and watch him be like, oh, okay. But anyway, Lindsey Graham totally insisted he's not in a cult, and then immediately went into a cult-like defense of Donald Trump. Here is what Lindsey Graham said in response to the question, are you in a cult, Senator? That was the question. Here was the answer. I'm an American who believes that if you believe Hillary Clinton should be prosecuted, you probably should believe that Trump should be prosecuted. If you believe she should get a pass, Trump should get a pass. Before I continue, what does that even mean? So, Lindsey, you're saying that all of these Republicans out there who think that Hillary Clinton should be prosecuted, if you think she should be prosecuted, then you have to think that Trump should also be prosecuted. So, Lindsey, what you're actually saying is that all of those MAGA freaks out there should be calling for Trump to be prosecuted because they also want Hillary to be prosecuted. And then you're saying that everybody on the left who thinks that Hillary should not be prosecuted, we therefore have to think that Trump should not be prosecuted. That's interesting. It's dumb as hell. And to be honest, it's pretty much exactly what we would expect from a cult member. But then again, in your statement, and that's how you started it off, you did not yet deny that you were in a cult. But Lindsey Graham did continue. No, I'm not in a cult. So he finally got around to admitting, like, whoa, well, by the way, no, I'm not. You know, I have taken the president on when I think he's wrong, but what they're doing to President Trump is a game changer for the presidency. They've taken the law and turned it upside down on numerous occasions to get him. No, they haven't. No laws in the United States have been turned upside down. If anything, the laws have actually been upheld. And let's not forget that even people who have, not necessarily, some folks on the left who have not necessarily been in Trump's corner, obviously, but have been critical of this whole thing, even they have pointed out that typically when somebody is found to be in violation of, disseminating classified information, they're not allowed to be free. Like, they do get held by the federal government when they're charged with the things Trump has been charged with until trial. Trump, on the other hand, was not held. He wasn't fingerprinted. He didn't have a mugshot. He wasn't put in handcuffs. None of the usual things that happen to criminals happen to Donald Trump. They are treating him with kid gloves. And let's not forget, they didn't want to prosecute him in the first place, right? They gave him over a year to just give the documents back and it's over. And he chose not to do that, Lindsey. But you know that, but you can't say that because you're in a cult. Lindsey Graham continued. You don't have to be in a cult to find this offensive. He then said Trump's opponents are, quote, destroying the country in the name of trying to keep one man off the ballot. Let the people decide whether Donald Trump should be president. Quit trying to destroy his life through a bunch of bogus legal cases in Manhattan, now in Miami, and eventually in Atlanta. Okay, so you admit that Trump is totally going to get charged in the Georgia case. That's good to know, especially because you're actually involved in that one, and you yourself had been subpoenaed and forced to testify. So if you're saying he's going to be charged, that's a good thing. Thanks for spilling the beans on that one. Secondly, you say let the people decide if Donald Trump should be president. The people did decide. The people decided twice that Donald Trump should not be president. First time, he was saved by the Electoral College, which actually goes against the will of the people. And the second time, it was just overwhelming and he couldn't get the Electoral College to save him. Not for a lack of trying, right? So you're saying, let the people decide. The people decided, bud. The people did decide. And the people have also decided that, yeah, You're in a cult, Lindsey. Whether you want to admit it or not is irrelevant. We see your talking points, we hear what you have to say, and I gotta tell you, it's exactly what you would expect from a cult member. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.